He went back to bed.
Huh?
Oh!
Oh, good. If you want to see what Milk and I just saw, I linked it in Twitch chat. It is a clip of JimRising during his 72-hour stream.
The 12 pulling motherfucker is playing for JimRising source. It's Jim.
Spawning in the top left, but also throwing down a proxy pylon? Question mark, what the hell is going on? She hasn't even thrown down a gateway. We have the American Protoss coming back from a short break representing Team Exxon. It is Nina. Oh my god.
She's walling him in?
Nina's dead, right?
I think so.
Yeah, against a 12 pool? Like, oh my god, like this is straight up a build order loss, right? Like,
Actually, does she lose? She full walled him in.
True. The Lings are not going to be able to get past, but at the same time, it's going to be really difficult to keep the probe alive and to get any cannons up and running.
I mean, does she need cannons? She just needs to keep the wall up, right?
Can she keep it up though? Like the Lings are already chipping away. They're gonna break through. They're gonna get on top of the pylon. Everything's depowered. Ay. I
kind of wish she just like kept that probe on the other side, send another probe down. This does, like, you know, buy her time. Like, Jim's not going across the map. He's just here, you know, destroying the buildings.
Yeah. Nina was trying to meme things up, and this is what I love about Nina. Like, this is like she does this for the chat. She's an entertainer as well as an amazing player. But because of Jim going for the 12 pool, he deals with it. He cleans it all up, and to be fair, he's paranoid. Yo, he's looking everywhere for more proxies.
I mean, that's the smart thing.
Oh, he finds the probe.
He finds the probe.
Wow. Look at him
He's
go.
going across the map, trying to see what damage he could do. I mean, honestly, I don't think much is going to happen. She does have a cannon already in her main. Gateway's about to... I think her gateway is done. She has another gateway finishing up. Oh, no, just kidding. Just the gateway. But her cyber is done, so she's fine. She's fine. It's walled off.
Is she
gonna be able to do anything?
Is she fine? Yo, the Lings are going to be coming in. They can chip away at the cyber core if they wanted to, maybe take it down, but Jimmy's not going for it. He's just kind of chilling at the ramp instead. Huh. I feel like he probably could have forced like probes off the line, right? Like, maybe.
I don't mind the soft contain though. I thought that was a nice idea.
True.
Like, he just gives up, you know, her the ability of like denying a natural, right? Like, I don't like that, but you know, he wants to play it safe. That's fine.
Meanwhile, I mean, he does have the Overlord here. He does have eyes on things. He does see that the natural is on the way. And again, he's just been so adept when it comes to scouting. Like, he sees everything. He knows that he is relatively safe at home. And now he's going to be getting into a more standard game. And I am afraid for him because we talk about this all the time. And one day I want to be wrong about this, but it hasn't changed yet. Jim struggles a lot in ZVP.
Still.
Yeah.
You're the one who said it light, and I'm just gonna agree with you. You know, again, I do wish like he just stayed a little longer, right? Delay the Nina's natural for a bit as long as he can, because like now it's just gonna be a normal macro game.
Yeah,
she has her wall up at the natural. He's just getting a third. Honestly, I feel like that third should have gone down like the moment his Ducklings were out across the map.
Yeah, it's one of those things where because this third is so late, it's okay that Nina's natural is this late. And despite the early game, despite Jim having a big advantage early on, like things have kind of evened out, and that's not good for Jim because Nina's one to abuse Protoss, you know, quote unquote abuse Protoss. Like, she's a very solid Protoss player, and that's kind of what Jim can struggle against. We'll see though, because he is going for pneumatized Carapace. He's going to be getting a scat off, but he does have the option to go for something like a German taxi.
We'll see what happens. Rocheborn is dropped. +1 range is being researched as well, and the layer is about to be finished. Does get a full scout and sees that there's nothing in the main. He saw everything that was at the natural, so he knows there's no Stargate play, no robo play quite yet. So I'm kind of wondering what Nina's gonna do. She's getting bling, so it's like Stalkers and Sentry heavy, but it's still just gateway units, no robos whatsoever. And nice pooping on her third.
Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Delaying it for as long as possible. As we can see, we got some DTs on the way. Nina is not done with her shenanigans. She wants to meme it up, and oh boy, I'm a little bit concerned. I mean, Jim should be able to scout this. Like, he has pneumatized Carapace. He has Overlord speed. Like, it shouldn't be that difficult for him to just dive in and scout the tech. No.
Am I wrong that I kind of want to see like a Nidus worm?
Nah, yeah. You're not wrong.
Like, you know where, like, on Nina's side of the map where the Reaper jump is? Just like send in the Overlord there and just drop it right there, you know? Nothing really covering it. Like, there's a pylon on the edges of the map. Oh, Jim, so good. Seeing the Dark Shrine.
Yeah. He dives in with 2 Overlords. Sure, the first one gets denied, but the second one does see the DTs. He does throw down some spores, even some spines. He should be perfectly fine against DTs. Should.
I mean, spores and spines, you know? Like, what else can you do? Right?
Yeah, there's nothing here with the natural.
+2 range already.
Yo.
I kind of want him just maxed out on roaches and go across the map.
He could do it. I honestly, like, you don't
I really just want that to happen. just do it.
Yeah, play like DRG, you know?
Stefano, you mean?
Stefano, that's the other one. Yeah, Stefano.
Stefano was the king of doing that.
Yeah, just max out
all
on roaches.
Games in Heart of the Swarm, man. It's like 8-minute maxed out roaches. Like, what are you, crazy?
Let's go. And I mean, so far, that's exactly what Jim is doing. Unfortunately, he is a little bit supply blocked. We just see 7 Overlords on the way right now. But I'm sure that is just so he can max out on roaches and push out across the map. And what is there to defend? The problem is that the Robo is just now going down. There's no Immortals. And there's no Immortals.
It's only Stalkers and Sentries, like, and 1 DT? 2 DTs?
Oh boy.
And a couple of depths, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the DTs are looking to maybe deal some harassing damage. Again, we got nothing but Roach Ravager on the way. Because there are Ravagers, that means that force fields aren't going to be enough here. They are going to be wiled down. Oh boy, here he comes.
All right, we got a bit of a push coming in. Nina's gotta have these money force fields to be able to cut the army off super quick. She does buy a lot of time, file down the force fields, so Jim can have the opportunity to push in. The DTs, they're not doing any damage yet.
Yeah, they're just kind of chilling right now. What's important is that the Overseer did die, so defensive DTs are the way to hold for Nina. Oh, never mind.
Unless.
I
think that's her last force field. She might have one more.
Oh, she's focus firing the detection.
Ooh, good focus fire. But there is, I thought there was one more Overseer, unless she got both already.
Oh my god, she's gonna get the morphing in one as well.
Well, good on Nina prioritizing the Overseer so that her DTs can do work. Jim could just, however, send Overlords across the map. Well, right now, just taking a lot of chip damage. And wow, she defend this? Question mark?
But the tension is here. The Overseers are here, and GG gets called. JimRising takes game number 1.
Yo, he's gonna be like, Nina's Protoss easy.
Oh, he's gonna like egg her into playing Zerg. That's the plan.
She's gonna be like, "Can I play Terran?"
Oh god. But yeah, nicely done by Jim. You know, it was a bit of a wonky start, but as we saw, a lot of the tech was delayed for Nina. Jim was on point with his scouting. He was able to make sure that the DTs didn't do too much or didn't do any harassing damage whatsoever, and he just went for this big Road Ravager timing. Basically maxed out, pushed out. Yeah, GG.
Map
It was one
2.
Yeah, map 2. Let's see where we're gonna be at.
Death Aura.
Now, do you think Nina's gonna try and cannon rush again?
Was that a cannon rush though?
I mean, there was a forge. I mean,
there was a forge, but I feel like the forge was just there to like plug the
Contain.
wall up, you know?
True.
I thought it was gonna be like a double gate zealot with like, you know, just like going in, right? Maybe. I think she's gonna go Stargate.
Yeah,
But
I hope
you
so.
know, it is Nina. Maybe.
Yeah, Nina's the kind of person who she can go like, I don't know, fast Robo Bay and go for like Colossus drops or something. Like she's not afraid.
She's a memer. I feel like we need more memers like that in like the KR scene.
Korean scene?
Yeah, besides Dragon.
I was about to say, like I guess he's not a part of the Korean scene, but Golden was that for a long time, I guess.
Yeah. And Top as well.
Top, yeah, Top.
say.
True. Top up there with partying. But I agree, especially because honestly I haven't seen Top too much of Top recently.
Yeah, he stopped streaming for a bit, or still ongoing. Stopped streaming. I don't know why. I don't recall. Probably tweeted something or probably said to stream something, but I don't know.
Yeah, it was bad, man. Top, he's a character. He's he's very unique.
He's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
The thing that gets me is Mike is always like fucking overgained.
It's
So
just
he's
like partying,
always
maybe.
peaking. It's the best.
Oh god.
Like partying has the headset mic though, you know? Those aren't that great. You know what I'm saying?
Now, even then though,
What?
like Upper Tree Zelda's talked about it, right? Where partying does have like maxed out gain. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
It's his, you know, it's what he does. On the left, for Timber Esports, Jim Rising. Rising up, back on the street.
Oh god, what are the lyrics? Did my time?
Take my time, take my chance. I don't know.
That's it. And spawning in the bottom right, we have the American Protoss. She is blue. She is representing Team Exxon. It is Nina. Jim, the sleeper streamer.
Fucking thing falls on it. How that happened? Who did he call a puta?
Man, I'm pretty sure someone woke him up. Like as in the call woke him up from sleeping. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, also like who called him?
I don't know.
It was totally like someone called him, it rung twice, and then they hung up just to like fuck with him.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And then the fucking thing just falls on. Oh my god, that was just perfect. Did he sleep with that thing on him just like the rest of the night until he woke up?
I've only seen the clip. I didn't tune into the sleeping stream. I'll be honest. But yeah, Jim, he's great. He's great. He's an entertainer to say the least. Oh boy. But yeah, that's some backstory, and that's why Shelby also had his own sleeping stream as well to be like Jim. Yeah.
Yo, sleeping stream's gonna be the future.
Why not, right? Look, if there are people out there that can like sell their bathwater, there's people out there who can like do sleeping streams, right? Like, let's be real here.
Okay. Got that pushing out. We got Stargate for Nina. She's you know, in full sweat mode right now, right?
She's whipping out
Part
the
of
big
me
guns.
says Void Rays, but you know, majority of me says Oracle.
True. That's the thing. Like, you know, the meta of PvZ has shifted a little bit over time, right? For the longest time, we did have double Stargate Void Ray, but now we have even like double Oracle. We have Mass Phoenix as well has been rising in popularity. So we'll see what Nina decides to go for.
It's a Void Ray.
Void Ray first, but we'll see what comes next. And I'm a little bit concerned. I was going to joke when we were like waiting for the map to be chosen. I was about to joke that, hey, it's gonna be on Death Aura, right? Like, game 1 was on Romanticide, game 2 on Death Aura. Like, these are the two Protoss maps. Like, I don't know what the hell Jim is thinking, like allowing both these maps through the vetoes.
Hey, he won the first map.
I mean, I guess you're right, but did he win or did Nina put herself behind?
Both?
True. It's very true. It's very true. Oh god. Meanwhile, Jim did dive in with his Overlord. He saw the Twilight Council, so he knows it is not double Stargate Void Ray.
Yet.
But this is scary. Because for all he knows, like, it could be a little bit more of a standard, like, +1 into charge, but we see that Glaives are on the way.
I love it. Nina's full on sweat mode. She gives no fucks. She's like, fuck this game.
Oh god. We'll see. I mean, Jim has a decent amount of links. He's gonna be testing the waters here. He should see the massive amount of adepts, and that could be a bit of a tell. I'm just a little bit concerned because we still don't see a Roach Warren. Oh.
Picking off the two of the adepts that were warping in as well and killing off the really weakened one. I mean, for this build to work, like, you need the numbers, and Jim is like still keeping the numbers fairly low. Well, this push of Nina it's not gonna be as strong as if she had the other 3 adepts.
Oh yeah, exactly. As we see, what, 5 adepts going across the map. What are they really going to do, especially when we've got Mass Ling ready and waiting to surround those adepts? Nina is going for the next stage, right? She is throwing down the robotics facility, but so far she just hasn't really been able to find any damage, and I can't imagine these adepts are going to do too much.
Nah. Ling should just right click onto the shades. Exactly what they do. And that Void Ray go home.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, the adepts are getting surrounded.
Oh! Yeah. That's a big unfortunate. And look at Jim go. What a guy.
This is the Jim we know and we love. There it is. The Spire is on the way for Jim to go into mutas to maybe like catch Nina off guard. Meanwhile, the links are gonna be dealt with. Don't find too much.
Let's burn a couple force fields, you know. So it's not it's alright. It's alright.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
But the important part is this Spire, and so far Nina has not scouted. She hasn't gone for a Haluk scout or anything of the sort. Not yet anyway, which is kind of worrisome. There it is. It is on the way. We'll see. It is looking to be on the right path to spot the Spire. Jim wants to stop it, but
he's trying, but she did stop. She did see it. Phoenixes are on the way. Hydra Dent instantly going down for Jim.
And I love this, especially because so far Jim hasn't made any mutas. I think it would be a waste of money, to be honest, since it was scouted. So I like that he isn't stubborn and he isn't, you know, like, no, I made this fire, I'm going to make use of it. Like, no, instead he chills out and he's just taking up.
I want to see him do a Hydra push now.
Because he went for the Hydrogen after the Spire, I don't know if he can go for it. Just
Yeah,
because.
not enough time.
Yeah, especially because Storm is going to be done by the time it comes across the map.
No upgrade Hydra push. Let's go.
Let's go. Slow Hydra March. Oh, God. But this is getting kind of scary.
He's got a lot of Overlords.
Yeah.
Something across the map.
Maybe, I guess. He could. I'm just getting a little bit concerned. Oh, my God.
Hello?
Okay. Does reposition his spore. Ooh, already working on a hive as well.
Show me the lurker den, Jim.
Yeah, I have to imagine he wants to get into Hydra Lurker Viper. I am a little bit concerned for him though, because I know that his Hydra Lurker Viper control can be a little bit lacking at times. And we're getting to the stage where Nina, like, she's got her High Templar, she's working on her massive Protoss ball of army. She still doesn't have a robotics bay for like Colossus or Disruptors, which is a little bit concerning, but I guess maybe she just doesn't want to go for them.
She's got storms. That's all she needs. Light.
True.
She's so good that all she needs is storms, Archons, and Immortals.
Mm-hmm. That's all you need.
I love all these stasis traps, though.
They're all over the place in case there's maybe a Ling run by or something. She can fall back to them, so she can protect herself. And pretty soon, I feel like Nina's gonna feel comfortable enough to just like throw down the Fleet Beacon, throw down the second Stargate, and just like start getting into Sky Toss. Mate, you were talking about it.
It's making. I was gonna say, like, that's not what I had in mind, but okay, you know.
Hey, you pointed out all the Overlords earlier. Oh my God, the spawning pool.
Nice, good save. Spawning pool still lives. Did he load up those Overlords, or are they empty? Where'd they go?
They're empty.
Oh, they're empty. Oh, it's a fake.
Boo! I wanted them to be real. Oh, God,
it's a fake, Light. It's a fake. But the fight is happening. Vials trying to land on the units, but they do miss. Good storm, zoning storm to make sure that the Roach Hydra army doesn't push forward too far. Ooh, that's a juicy storm right there.
I was gonna say, this is scary. Is landing. There are no lurkers.
This is a bad fight for Jim right now. He does have the numbers, but the storm is doing so much damage to his army. Damn, lost that hatchery.
Yeah, at the same time, Zealot run by took out a hatchery. Could go for a second one. The storms are landing. The Vipers are out.
And that's not his army, right? He's still got an army?
Oh, Jim?
Question mark? Yeah.
this is army, mate.
Oof.
Ay.
I mean, he's still got Vipers. He can do this, right? His army's back. You know, he's got a decent force. The Zealots are going into his mineral line. They're killing everything. The Dropper Lords, they're out somewhere, idling. Nina doesn't care.
She doesn't care at all. And Nina does pull back, but she dealt the damage, right? She killed so many Hydras. She killed a hatchery, a decent amount of workers as well. But she does have to make sure she's in position to defend. Uh-oh.
She's got to make sure she doesn't die from the counterattack. The shield battery overcharge is used. The static defense has gone down right away. She's trying to warp in. The High Templars do get pulled in. A couple feedbacks do get a few Vipers, but some Vipers still have energy. Blinded Cloud being used. The Lurkers, they're burrowing, trying to do what they can. But the Storms are so good.
Storms are pretty good, but you know what? I think that was the last storm. Yeah, that it was. She's trying to warp in a couple more High Templar, but they do not have enough energy.
Man, Blinded Cloud, so good.
Oh my God, and Jim, he may just have too much. Like, the problem is that Nina doesn't have any reliable source of AoE. Like, she needs energy for Storm, she doesn't have any Archons, she doesn't have any Colossus, any Disruptor, nothing at all.
I was gonna say, if that Immortal lived, I would have been mad. She's going in for this fight, but does she have enough units? Storms? How many storms?
She has enough energy for 1. There it is.
2. Oof. Trading storms for Vipers though. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that's not ideal. You know what? Roaches are coming in here for JimRising. They can tank as many storms as they want. They get on top of the main army. They're going to be able to clean up everything here remaining for Nina. And she loses the base. She loses her army.
Yo, she's getting carriers now. They're not coming out.
Oh god, she's got 2 Tempests. She needs to buy time for her High Templar to gather energy. With her energy, maybe with her storms, maybe she can hold on. But oh god, there's just so many roaches.
Pew. Good feedback on that Viper.
Oh my god.
Deleting its energy right away. The storms on top of the roaches were really juicy, getting a lot of damage on them. And these Tempests, they might be clutch. Honestly, I don't think Jim has like enough anti-air units to be able to fight that. Even though they won't do a lot of damage, it's still damage, at least.
Yeah, and I think Jim, he's given up on trying to like push up the ramp and try to break his opponents. But instead, he's going to be able to deny some of these bases.
Good dodge on the storm. He's gonna get this base. Cancel? Not even a cancel.
Not a cancel. She does snipe off a couple of lurkers. She tries to go for a Zealot run by, but it does get intercepted.
Alright, Jim's coming in from 3 angles. He's gonna try to fight.
The High Templar!
High Templar gets caught out. 1 storm was used, but the High Templars had to be turned into Archons. The Zealots, they do push away some of the units, but the top flank is being overrun by Hydras and Corruptors. Jim gotta consolidate his forces.
Yeah, he needs to calm down. He does get a yoink, and the carriers don't have too many interceptors, but like Jim is doing a good job as it is, like containing his opponent to 4 bases. I mean, it's not too bad. Problem is that this is still 4 bases. Like Nina can still sustain herself, her economy on this for now, and get out her carriers.
Gina.
Oof. Yo, is it? It's full units this time.
It's happening. It's happening.
Oh god.
The army keeping Nina busy while Jim dropping a bunch of Hydras into the main of Nina. There's only right on top of the production facility. There's only 2 carriers here. The interceptors do get killed off. The fleet beacon, it can get targeted down. Does get targeted down, and that's something Nina's gonna have to rebuild if she wants to continue this air toss army, but does trade out fairly well. Interceptors for Hydras, it's not bad.
Yeah, definitely. Nina does trade as best as possible. At the same time, there's a bit of a Zealot run by, but it will get cleaned up. Like Jim has a decent amount of Corruptors. I mean, it may be a good thing that Nina is being forced to like halt carrier production right now, but as god, the amount of Corruptors, Jim doesn't care. He's just diving in, sniping whatever he can.
I want to see a Greater Spire now. Getting rid of that fleet beacon, I feel like a Greater Spire should be, you know, thrown down right away.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, yeah. Nina's going for the Void Rays. Is it P time? P on everything, Jim.
Oh boy, we'll see. Jim did lose a decent amount of his Corruptors earlier to the Archons, so we'll have to back off a little bit. Meanwhile, this is scary. Nina is establishing her 5th. If this gets up and running, like any kind of momentum that Jim had earlier, it's gone.
Yeah, she's slowly being able to stabilize, you know, get more income again. Jim, oh my god, Jim didn't even have Lurker range. I don't even know if he has Lurker like speed. He doesn't even have Lurker speed.
He doesn't. Okay. He doesn't. God damn it, Jim. And this is getting kind of scary. Like he's going for another drop, which is great and all. But when it comes to the main army, I do feel he's lacking. He hasn't remade his Vipers.
He doesn't need Vipers. What do you mean? Like,
man, he needs Vipers. Oh
good
god.
Recall?
Oh, was it good though?
It forces this army to be able to attack this. This is a good trade. There is a couple Immortal Shield Battery Overcharge did have to be used, but The DPS of Hydras are too good. The Immortals shields can't keep up. Or the Archon shields as well, they can't really keep up. But Nina is trading well. She will probably clean this up. Yeah, she'll probably clean this up.
Yeah, everything else is going to show up. But the problem is that those lurkers that were part of the drop were not cleaned up. There was no detection here. Finally, it looks like an observer does show up. But the carriers are naked. Oh, God.
Archons. Archons. Good unit.
They're pretty good.
Yo, what if he just like keeps the collectors there and then like
well, he would need a greater spire for that, and he just doesn't have it, mate. Oh my God, the last remaining carrier. Oh no, there's one more. There's one more.
Yeah, but how much is that one gonna do? Let's be honest.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, the time for Skytoss has come and gone, mate. Like Nina's done with it. She never remade her Fleet Beacon. She's focusing instead on the ground army, on Archons, on High Templar, on Immortals. And again, as you're saying, like because she's switching to a ground army, like Brood Lords will do so well right now. Oh God. And Vipers.
All right. Jim's got a decent amount of lurkers. Not as crazy as Eric, but you know, decent.
Maybe that's a good thing. I mean, I'm just really concerned because JimRising has done this before. Like I feel like he's tunnel visioning a little bit too much. He's maxed out with his army. He's kind of spread thin a little bit. He's trying to hunt down that
again.
He's going for the drop. He's going for the drop. He almost got the carrier, but he couldn't get it.
Storms are too good. Yo, what's with these? Just decide to drop. What's in the deal and drops these days? Jim.
I mean,
he wants that Templar Archives, bro. Get
so
that Templar
low.
Archives. You
So
can
low.
sneeze on it, you'll get the Templar Archives. Come on, Jim, but decides to go for the expansion, which it's gonna totally get fairly easily. Archons walking into lurkers, and this is scary for Jim. Like barely has anything at home. Most of his Hydras are across the map.
Exactly, the majority of his supply is attacking across the map, so we have kind of a pseudo base trade going on. All the lurkers were left exposed, so all the lurkers go down. Jim, he's remaking Corruptors, which I guess will help a little bit, but he needs lurkers if he's gonna survive.
You need an army, Jim.
Oh my God.
Spine crawlers aren't gonna do jack.
He's making even more Corruptors.
Is he gonna base trade by peeing on buildings? Is that the idea?
I think Nina's done it, mate. Like the problem is that even if everything in the sky dies, like there's nothing left. We have Vipers on the way finally, but like you need an army to support, and there's not that many Hydras here. Oh God.
There are so many Archons. I can't even count how many Storms there are. There's like what, 4 Immortals in that army or something like that. Here comes the last fight. The Storms are landing on the Hydras. They land on the Corruptors as well. The Corruptors get pretty much cleaned up. And yeah, there's no air army for Jim, so these Corruptors are essentially useless.
Yeah, they're useless. GG gets called, and Nina claws her way back in and ties up the series 1-1.
You can say she intercepted that victory.
But Jim, he was in such a good position. He was doing so well, you know, harassing, counterattacking all over the place, dropping. But his army composition had much to be desired. He was missing a lot there. He got his Vipers far too late. He got his Lurker upgrades and left his Lurkers exposed as well. There was no Greater Spire. There were no Brood Lords. Jim kind of fell apart towards the end. God damn it, Jim.
All
right, here we go. What is going to be map number 3?
Lightshade.
Ooh, maybe. Speaking of Light Shade, ESL Open Cup Asia starts in 1 hour and 17 minutes.
We still got a finals to cast.
Oh yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be clutch. It's gonna be clutch. I mean, obviously we're gonna stay here and finish the finals. How much of ESL Asia do we miss is gonna be the question. For those wondering, straight after this broadcast, we're gonna take a short, like 5-minute break. I'm gonna set up the stream. I'm gonna drag Yaku in here, and we are gonna get straight into ESL Open Cup Asia, as they did switch from Mondays to Sundays to avoid conflicting with GSL.
Yeah, good night.
Ooh.
Go, 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 go.
Actually closing a bunch of tabs. Opening up the brackets. Oh boy.
Go, 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 go.
Alright. In half an hour, I'm gonna add all the C-boys. I'm gonna add me and Micah. And Oreo and Starduck. Go get Joey.
Be like, yo, what
Get
are you
in
guys
here.
doing?
Alright, here we go. Getting into the ace match between these two players. JimRising against Nina. Who's gonna do it? Who is gonna face the Terran in the finals?
Left, bottom, red, Zerg, Timbers Esports, Jim, Rising.
Sleep. Spawning in the top right hands corner of Jagannatha LE. She's representing America. Team Exxon Protoss as the last remaining Protoss in the tournament. She is Nina. Gateway's at home.
Gateway, home, hatchery.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know, dude.
Oh, God.
Everything.
You almost made it to the end of the broadcast, but you're falling apart, mate. It's over.
Whenever was I like put together? Let's be honest.
It's true. It's very true. It's very true. Oh God. As we get into this, yes, as nobody special in the chat. Does exclamation mark humble. Yeah, if you want to support the channel and also get yourself something, whether it's a game or some comic books or some regular books, some software, you can check out Humble Bundle and use our code. Get yourself something nice.
Nexus. Standard game. Unfortunately.
Kong.
Macaco.
Macaco.
I don't know what that means.
It's like it's like bad player. Is what I would say. It's probably
like Chobo.
Yeah, kind of like Chobo. Yeah, like Mexican Chobo. That works.
Is it worse than Chobo, or is it like same, like similar meaning?
It's similar meaning, but it's probably worse than Chobo.
Okay.
But
like it's a slur.
It could be a slur, but it could also, like, depending on the context, doesn't have to be right. Offensive or anything like that.
Stargate.
Yeah, once again, we got that Stargate opening coming out from Nina. Meanwhile, JimRising comes in with his Lings. There's no wall. Uh-oh.
Oh, Black? Enki?
Oh, Enki, please. Ducklings? Oh God.
Yo,
oh God.
The Zerglings are in? The probes? They fight?
Oh, they fight.
That pound's not going to go down, but, you know, this is a lot of lost mining time for Nina.
Yeah.
That is finally out.
Oh, God.
That was just bad timing. And a full scout for Jim. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Does he see the Stargate?
Not yet. He doesn't see it yet. He needs to get back there.
Oh, Nina's herding the Zerglings back to the natural.
Yo, 10 seconds. Link Speed kicks in.
And they're gone.
Feels bad, man. There we go. Link Speed does kick in, so the Lings will be able to escape. But Jim, he did not check the back of the base. He does not know about the Oracle that's on the way.
Okay.
Oh my. What? What?
What?
Say, we got just more Lings on the way for Jim. Yo, a massive wave of Lings.
Oh.
Am I crazy? Was he trying to fake the gases?
I don't know. He was like supply blocked, so he like built, you know, the gases, and then he made more Lings and canceled.
Okay. Meanwhile, it looks like, yep, he did go in with his Overlord. He sees the Stargate. The Oracle is looking to dive in. Oh god, the spores are not done yet, but there are queens.
All right. Oh, the third's gonna get canceled, right? It should get canceled.
It should be. I'm sure the Oracle is coming home to defend, and when it does show up, it will be able to pew against the Lings.
Oh my god, Jim, make up your mind.
Oh my god, he doesn't know what he wants.
I guess he got the Oracles. He got 3 Oracles, right? So yeah.
Adepts even? Yeah.
Some. Or Depths, I'm sorry. You know what I was saying.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. The Oracle comes home as well, so, you know, he does force even some of the energy being wasted on the Lings. And we're getting into a more normal game. This time, Nina not neglecting her Immortal production.
Alright. Jim getting a Roach Warren. Confusion, but, you know, we'll see what he does with it. Honestly, I don't think he's gonna like try to push out with like mass roaches, right? There's no way.
Mate, he's got a lot of queens. We have Pneumatized Carapace on the way. Is he gonna go for it?
You think he's gonna do it?
Is he
you think he's gonna go for it?
Yeah, boy.
He's gonna go for it.
Here we go. Oh, he got spotted.
He got spotted. That timing.
Oh my god, that was the best timing that Nina could have gone for. I'm pretty sure she did see the Dropper Lords, even throws down a Revelation in the natural. She should be aware of what's coming her way.
She saw the roaches being hatched as well. This Oracle needs to die.
Ooh. Let's cast Revelation, but here we go. Dropper Lords are done. The thing is that, like, just like last time how Jim, his Spire was scattered so he didn't go into mutas, because his Dropper Lords were scattered, we'll see if he still commits to this. Because he is droning up. There we go. We do have a wave of Lings. Oh my god.
Oops. Spire dropped as well. Jim just like faking out left and right.
I love this. He's playing like Mia Micah right now. Except one step behind.
Except Mia Micah would have committed and just went for it, right?
He would have committed to something crazy. I don't know what he would have done, but yeah, like Jim, he's trying to like feign aggression right now, and so far it is kind of working. Oh my god, I say feign aggression. He is going for drops. Yeah,
but there's a Void Ray there. He's gonna be prepared for it. I don't think these Overlords are gonna make it through. Void Ray and 2 Stalkers. Like, come on now.
Oh boy.
Unless the timing.
We'll see. We'll see if he's able to maybe distract the army, maybe force the Void Ray to defend against the roaches. There are plenty of Immortals here, so Nina should be fine here. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yo, clears that up, but the drop is gonna go in, but nah.
Jokes.
Yokes.
Wow, that drop was shut down hard. Like, that was not.
The timing was almost there. He slipped by the Void Ray, but she saw it with the pylon.
Yeah, she saw it. Oh god, the Stalkers were there, completely shut down, but that doesn't matter. That was all to distract the Protoss, because Jim is going for his mutas. 14 mutas are on the way, and they are looking to dive into one of these mineral lines to just completely destroy everything within their path. This could be a game-winning move. We'll see. Oh my god, it gets scouted!
Oh, no, he gets scouted. This timing, Nina's just so good, dude. What is this? And now she's already on Phoenix production. Blink's already on the way. She's gonna She's dropping photon cannons everywhere.
Uh,
I don't understand.
as soon as that happened, I threw my hands up in the air.
Yeah, I heard you knock your mic.
Like, god damn, Jim he just can't catch a break. He's trying to juke and jive, but Nina, she's keeping up.
Yeah. There's a lot of mutas though. We'll see what kind of damage he does, but right now it looks like he's getting surrounded. There's units everywhere. I can't tell what are stalkers, what are immortals anymore. There's so many immortals, Light. There's so many stalkers. They all have blink.
It's absolutely disgusting, and Jim, he just hasn't been able to find anything with these mutas. Again, there are stalkers. Blink is on the way. Oh god, but this is such a massive gas investment, and he's got nothing. He's just got nothing for it. He's diving in.
He's trying to fight. You know, Ravagers are breaking out the force field. All his roaches are in the front lines now. The mutas are trying to do something at least. The ground fight, it looks like it's in his favor, but there's still a good amount of stalkers coming in as reinforcements. The Immortals do finally fall. The mutas, there are still a few left. However, it looks like they're all going to get traded out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh boy, the were just barely enough stalkers to hold on despite all the immortals going down. Oh, Jim is reinforcing with things. He's trying to turn the tide, but he just cannot do it. Overcharge does get used, and Nina defends.
Are those Zerglings she was picking up?
I think so.
Damn, she really didn't want him to leave.
Oh boy, and now she's going across the map with her phoenixes. A Hydra Den is on the way, but honestly the transition is so late for Jim. It even gets scouted.
She's already got carriers on the way, dude. Storm's on the way as well. Drone's getting picked up. She's just having fun, but Jim trying to go for another attack. Nina was caught off guard. You know, almost got surrounded by all those lings. The sentries are gonna get left behind.
Oh, yes. This could be Jim's moment, right? With all these lings, roaches, and ravagers, maybe he can try and end the game before the carriers come into play. There are 2 carriers on the way, but they're not done yet.
Foul does land on a bit of the army. Jim's going for this third here. Nina has to buy time for the carriers to come out. Phoenixes, they can pick up anything, whatever they want. Yeah, I don't know. She's not going to lose this thing. There's no way she will.
She's just built so much time. Like, finally, a couple of workers are going down. 15 drones do fall, but you know what? The carriers are here. Nothing shoots up. The Ravagers are trying to bile down. They actually don't go for the carriers. He's just going for the wall. He just wants to deal whatever damage he can.
Phoenixes now being put to use, picking up wherever they can. Ravagers get picked up. This third will actually go down.
Wow.
Lucky for Jim, but is that going to be enough, though? Nina's army is still pretty huge, and Jim's going to lose his army as well. I'm worried about the counterattack. Will Jim be prepared?
That's the thing. I'm concerned because Jim is spending all his lava on lings. He needs to make hydras. He needs anti-air. Otherwise, the carriers are just going to walk across the map and just end the game. He needs to focus on his army. And to be fair, he's doing a really good job at just keeping Nina busy at home. But I don't know if the next round of lings are going to do too much.
He's just saying, fuck the carriers. And slamming his head into her army.
He's playing this like a ZVZ, where like if your opponent goes mutas, sometimes you just like mass ling and counterattack and try to like pull apart your opponent, even though nothing shoots up for yourself. But I don't know about it. Oh, actually opts not to go for hydras.
Corruptors. Okay. I don't think he had enough time to get the Hydra upgrade, so Corruptors is probably the best option. Nina does only have probably 4 carriers in total now. She will be. And, you know, with the amount of Corruptors he is getting, you know, they can take down those carriers pretty fast. Ling run by through the natural, does slip on through, gets past the wall.
Oh, does get past the wall. The Corruptors are revealed by the Phoenixes. Oh, the Phoenixes are going to get caught out.
Bloop. Bloop. Good catch on the Phoenixes. I'm just worried that I wonder if Nina will have enough to be able to deal with the Corruptors and the ground army of Jim.
That's going to be the question. I mean, all the lings do finally get cleaned up. The Corruptors are fishing. They're fishing for some carriers, but they just can't find one. Ooh, they find one. They're diving on it.
good storm, softening up a lot of the corruptors. Now, counterattack.
Huh?
The army of Jim is pushing in. I kind of want both the corruptors. I wanted the corruptors and the army to fight together. Them fighting separately. It's a fairly easy fight for Nina, it feels like. And the stalkers, they're just gonna defend the carriers. The corruptors, they're going down because the storm has hit them hard.
Yeah, Jim is calculating a little bit there. I do think that if he had fought together, that he would have had a higher chance on winning the fight. But because the ground army came first and then the corruptors came in afterwards, like as his army was segmented, he just fell apart. And Nina, she holds on to her third. And from now on, it's going to be even harder for Jim because now Nina's got 2 carriers. She's making 2 carriers at a time. +1 is about to finish up. She's got Storm. She's getting more High Templar.
She has the tech, but I'm worried about her economy, honestly. Jim has been expanding. He has a good amount of bases. And, he's been sending units out and been trading, but his economy is still fairly good. Nina is just trying to regain her old killed off base, and Jim just picking off carriers there. That was a good play.
Yeah, definitely. Like Jim is doing so well at counterattacking. He takes out, I think that may have been a kill actually on the Nexus. Takes out a couple of carriers here and there. Like Nina, as you were saying, I completely agree. Nina needs to get her economy up and running.
All right.
Was not a kill on the Nexus.
Oh, thank goodness. It's essentially going to be a game of will Nina's army be beefy enough to fight everything that comes at her and she can just walk across the map, or will Jim just have enough money to just completely overrun her? Yeah.
I think something that's very important is someone in chat is pointing out, hey, where are the Vipers? It's a good question. Well, you know what? There's no hive. The infestation pit only just now finished. So even though Jim has had like a pretty amazing economy with all these bases and all these drones, he hasn't been taking up. He has been tunnel visioning a little bit too much, maybe a little bit too excited trying to end the game. So as a result, the hive is incredibly late. Any kind of hive upgrades are late as well, or non-existent. So because of that, Nina does have a chance here to claw herself back into this.
Another pick up? Snipe? Hello? 2-shotting carriers? Oh, never mind.
God. Feels bad, man.
Yeah, for real.
Oh god, that was like 15 corruptors dove in, killed 1 carrier, and like I've been there before where Jim's like, yo, I could do this, I can take out all these carriers, and he only got that one. Like,
and then you get stormed on.
Yeah, you get stormed on.
Is this Nina's opportunity? I think she's just going across the map now.
I think it is. Like that move right there is the cue for Nina because Jim just dropped in supply. He lost like all of his corruptors in that one fight. Now he only has 2 remaining. He has to rebuild them. Nina, she's backing off, but I do think that she could have probably pressed her advantage a little bit there.
It's very possible, but she had to walk through a lot of creep, and
yeah.
I feel like just being able to keep track of where her army is, Jim would have the advantage for sure. So very smart of her to just back off. Honestly, I feel like just taking another base for her, playing the long game is her best opportunity right now.
Yeah. Especially because
trying to pump out units.
Yeah, if she did move out into creep, it's very possible that because like she'd have to slowly push through everything, Jim probably could have just counterattacked and maybe even denied the base once again, right? And that's the most important thing for Nina, just keeping her 4th alive for as long as possible to establish it, throw down more side defense, and make sure that it survives. And because of that, now, as you were saying, she takes a 5th. Like if she gets these bases up, like she's free to do whatever she wants.
We got an Ultralisk Cavern on the way. So, Jim just looking for the super endgame. Oh, hi, roaches.
Oh boy. Yeah, the roaches, they couldn't find anything. All the lings are trying to catch the stalkers.
Good catch. And with the... What was that?
Fungal?
Not piercing. Fungal. Thank you. I forget sometimes. That's pretty much a stalker reset, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But to be fair, it was just stalkers, right? Like, does Nina really care too much about them? I guess in this situation where she doesn't have a bank, any unit counts, right? So it does kind of take a big hit to the supply of Nina. And now Jim, you know, he takes that small win. He's able to make something happen. Please, Jim, don't lose your corruptors again. Oh no. Oh no. Yo, he wants that Nexus. Get it. Get it.
Corruptors on one side of the map trying to take, just pissing on the Nexus, while units going across the other base trying to take down this Nexus as well. It's good storms softening up all the roaches and hydras. Honestly, I don't know if he should have just committed or not. I feel like
with the Roach Hydra?
Yeah, just like right click the Nexus, you know? Just commit to it.
Oh boy. Unfortunately, he didn't.
It is a difficult decision to make, though.
Yeah, he did get a couple of probes. So, you know, keeping that worker count low for Nina, but we'll see how this goes. As we see, Jim is going into ultras. A couple of ultras are coming out for Jim, which, I mean, they kind of substitute the role of the lurkers and the brood lords. You know, they're going to try and get on top of those High Templar and clean them up. But the thing is, to make that happen, your ultras need to be well upgraded, and as we see, 2-2 is still on the way.
Oh, no. He has ultra armor, though, at least, right? Yes.
Yeah, he does. He does. Oh, whoa, the carry. Oh,
he's trying to trade. What? Not trading good enough.
I was about to say, I thought we were getting some deja vu where he was going to lose all his corruptors again for like one carrier.
For real. Yep. I think he got like one carrier and like one void ray, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I like how he's stealing her gas.
He is. Yo, gas matters towards the end of the game. You know, long distance mine that gas. Why not?
Just prevent her from taking the gas as well, you know?
Oh. Fungals do go off, but they do miss the stalkers.
All right. So we got ultras, we got vipers, corruptors, and a bit of roach ravager with a lot of infestors to back this up. Is Jim just gonna go head on? He's just gonna smash his face into Nina's army?
We'll see. I don't know how I feel about these infestors. I'm gonna be real.
I kind of like them, honestly.
I just don't know if Jim can control everything at once.
I don't think so either. But I do like the idea.
I like the idea. I don't know if I believe in Jim's execution. Yeah. I feel like there are easier ways to like form a. Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
In the perfect world, I think Jim wants to fungal, blinding cloud, and just like move everything into it. You know, that's like the perfect world, right? Because the fungal helps the ultras. The blinding cloud helps the ultras. The fungal also helps the ultras. Oh. So here we go. Everything's going in. The ultras are trying to fight. There's that microbial shroud, which barely is doing anything. The corruptors are getting stormed off. The Archon's trying to do a lot of damage. The ultras do get completely destroyed. And Nina's army still stands.
I'm gonna be real. I'm pretty sure those
Holy shit.
What are they called? Microbial shroud. I think that was just a waste of energy. That did nothing. He did it to protect two ultras, and the ultras didn't even get through to the main army. Like, Fungals would have done so much better there, and they do land.
Honestly, I think if he had 3-3, that would have been so much better for him.
Yeah, not wrong. Like, 12 ultras are on the way, which is great and all, but just all the spellcasters have gone down. The Vipers are dead, the Infestors are dead, and now Nina, she can take out this base, and if things get too scary, she can just recall.
Oh, damn, I really hope that Disruptor was going to land.
All right, here we go. The ultras are coming in into the meat grinder of this Protoss, but you know what? They're pushing through. They will eventually get on top of the High Templar. I feel like Nina, she missed her timing to recall.
Oh no, did she not have recall?
She should.
I feel like she could have recalled those. Yeah. At least the High Templars. That would have been something to save, right? The carriers, I think they're gonna stay alive because there's not really any anti-air. It's only the queens, and now she's got an army of Lings and Ultras coming for her.
Mage, he's just going full base shade. Oh my god, the DTs is no section! Oh, the big brain! Wow! I was like, yo, with all these ultras and lings, obviously he has to counterattack like JimRising, like they're gonna do nothing against the carriers and the void rays, but the defensive DTs.
Yeah, Nina, she's taking this opportunity to kill off as many overlords as possible. Make sure Jim can't really make any overseers. He has one. I have no idea where it is, but it's probably across the map with his army. Yeah. Oh, the DTs.
Oh no, and I think this is over. Like, the Corruptors are trying to go in, but there are Void Rays to protect the carriers. Nina, there's nothing to stop the Sky Toss. Meanwhile, there we go. Finally, the detection does show up for the Ultras. Finally, the Ultras can do something, but it's too late.
Oh my god, I can pee.
GG, well played. Nina is able to take the game and the series to move on to the grand finals.
I'm gonna go pee while they do their vetoes.
Go for it, mate. Go for it. Ay. Again, like in that final fight, Milk points out the fact that the upgrades weren't done yet for the Ultras. On top of that, there were only 2 Ultras as well. If that mass ultra that we saw towards the end was there to support the Corruptors and the Vipers, then honestly the fight would have gone different. With that amount of ultras, those High Templar would have fallen, everything on the ground would have fallen, and Jim would have had an easier time to deal with the remaining Sky Toss. But unfortunately, things didn't really line up for him. He was maxed out with the composition that he had. He had a lot of supply in the Infestors, he had a lot of supply even in I think there were a couple of Roaches and in the Corruptors, and it's just the composition wasn't ideal. On top of that, didn't have any stack defense. The Spore Forest is kind of iconic to go up against Sky Toss, and he didn't have any of that. Oh boy. GG, well played. Again, it's one of those things where JimRising, he does struggle in the late game against Protoss, and part of his struggle is refining his unit composition. There's a very delicate balance there with anti-air and anti-ground that you have to find. And it can be difficult to do so in the moment, especially because like you can max out, you don't have what you want, you need to throw some supply away, but at the same time you don't want to be too efficient and throw it away too hard. Oh boy, it's, yeah, it can be rough.